I think decentralized everything is how the world is going to move because centralized does not service the individual communities.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background and what you do for a living?
I'm a physician by training, oncologist. I worked in developing therapeutics in various therapies for several years. Now I joined an AI startup as CMO, then COO about 9 years ago. And I work in artificial intelligence healthcare as an executive.
What made you want to get into decentralized finance specifically?
Because I work in, I guess, tech, and through friends, one of my close friends was an entrepreneur. They were Austin Hill. He's a cyberpunk. He built the first cybersecurity layer and tools encryption for anonymous internet in Canada called Zero Knowledge. With Adam Beck. Adam Beck is one of the 7 people whose, research became Bitcoin, and then they started Blockstream together. So I've been exposed to, I guess, the world of cryptography and then Bitcoin through them from very early on. Yeah, it's been like 9 years of playing with it as an interesting thing. I had a lot of Bitcoin just for joke purposes and transfers. I was never paying attention to it, hence I actually lost a lot on like when GTX went down and different things that happened. Now with it becoming more than like I really believe like in the decentralized approach of finance. I don't trust institutes or governments. I think a lot of people don't either. And with the technology picking up, the reason I'm interested is to learn how to do this professionally rather than it being like a tech interest. I haven't had financial training. So having this whole idea of like, okay, setting the things you're showing me, entry exit points, having someone that can be on top of us, it's not my day-to-day workflow, right? It's not something that I do usually. I'd make money and I'd put in the things that sit there. And with having seen how like opportunities that I had, and because I wasn't educated well enough in it, passed me by, I figured with this, I'm learning, or we are, my wife together, how to manage finances, look at things, and leverage expertise in a way that aligns with our interest in crypto, as opposed to trying to learn these things on traditional finance and doing it with my fiat.
What made you feel comfortable entering into a partnership with Decentralized Masters?
I had a good reputation. To be honest, like I asked some people who knew. Basically, there's this element of what is the value of joining versus hype, because there were a lot of like marketing effort that went behind it, and what really sold us is that the knowledge approach and things are legitimate. It has tools and a structure to the approach that we were lacking. What differentiated for me is that given how busy we are, yes, I could probably self-learn a lot of this if I just researched and put effort into it, but having it structured and then paying for someone to be able to bug who's going to be equally on top of me is what kind of is necessary to make this a habit.
What are your thoughts on decentralized finance as an investment vehicle for the future?
I think decentralized everything is how the world is going to move, because centralized does not service the individual communities. Centralized governments aren't able to take care of like the individual states. State governments rely on municipal. We're seeing like this cascading back of where people are flourishing or things are happening well are all in localized communities. It's a lot of like grassroots, ground up to drive change, where everything's transitioning to digital. So in a digital economy built around communities that are inherently decentralized, finance needs to be decentralized as well. People will be, the tools that come and the sort of transactions and everything that we're doing would follow. So I just think that's how everything is moving. And in between, like how to extract value as a first mover is part luck, preparedness, and in this case, it's knowing people who, at this stage, understand how financial markets work. Versus, I think before it was a lot more opportunistic. I know about Bitcoin because I knew people. I'm in tech, not because I was in finance. If I was in tech and finance, I would be doing a lot better, right? So now we're at that stage.
Would you recommend Decentralized Masters to someone who's thinking about joining?
If you're in a position to afford it, do it.